spear fighting. It's my favorite thing to do. I love doing it. I've been practicing it for years, so I got some little unusual tricks that I use to allow me to perform some of the maneuvers that I do. One of the things is I disagree with a lot of people. A lot of people will actually fold the spear above their head like that in this type of grip, and they'll jab down with it a lot. I don't think that's practical. I don't think once you jam through a shield and you get into it, and you're beating a hole in the shield and everything, if for some reason they charge, you're caught off guard and you're not in a good position to fight from. I always fight from the underhand grip. Even when I'm hammering down, I'm fighting over my head. I always fight down. I use my thumb down the shaft of the weapon to control it, the show. So if for some reason they do charge and I give ground, I'm still in a position to fight. I always keep my hand in that position. Go back up. What it also allows me to do is fighting from a low position where I can get legs and hook and do stuff, jab, get inside. I don't have to change grips when I go to the up position to try and get those shots in. Little things I do that's a little bit different. Because I'm in this underhand position, oftentimes I'll use my elbow to control the butt end of the spear for better stability. So when I'm fighting underneath, the elbow's underneath, and if I push out, I'm actually wedging the spear butt between my body and my elbow as I'm making my thrust. It gives me stability. I can get power with it. If I'm trying to get a leg, I can push in, use my body to wedge it, to make the draw cut so they feel it. Lots of little things. If I'm clearing a weapon and she charges in on me, and I get caught, I can actually use my head as a fulcrum to pull my weapon away. Like, back up, take my weapon, pull it in, and I'll use my neck, pull it out, push off, and I'm back into fight. And occasionally with this style, I can even thrust, step back, catch the butt hand, and be able to fight, clearing the weapon, get that leg. In this position, I can also still poke away with two hands. Back up, and back into position. Okay, in Ale Saga, Ale's older brother is described as having a scraper of mail, a piercer of mail, that was so long that he could reach up and just grab the socket of it. Well, this isn't quite as tall. I mean, if you can reach up, for me, being nearly 6'6", that's a very long spear. So this is pretty close to it. This is about 7.5 feet long. This is about our limit for one-handed spears. This is actually a fantastic fighting style when you have a lot of people around. Again, I always fight with it underhanded. In this formation, I got plenty of reach on her as long as she doesn't charge me. And this is one of the problems we run into, is that our warriors actually don't have any fear of dying, because nobody really dies for real, because that's rule number one. Nobody dies for real. So when she charges in, now I've got nothing to really maneuver with, and it's a very cumbersome weapon to maneuver around. In the Ale Saga, when they talk about it, you hear Thorstein talks about how he's stabbing people, he's killing people, and he throws down his shield, takes up his spear and starts hacking with it and killing people with it. Well, we really can't do that because we don't hack to the upper body. Now, I have dropped my shield before and gone to taking legs out and fighting with it and thrusting that way with one hand, or with two hands on it. But for the most part, I will actually do this in some more melees because I have a lot longer reach on her. You reach out, she can't reach me. So I can still be poking away at her with the one hand, maybe getting a quick kill, and her not being able to reach me at all. And then if they come in, I can always drop back with the two hands and keep her at bay. Okay? So it's going to take practice. It's going to take time. You're going to got to keep working with it. What I really want to be careful about is when you do flip it around, is you don't hack into the head. I mean, obviously we got to protect our faces. We don't want to be very pretty. You know, I worked real hard to be this handsome. So I really don't want to see anybody get a big, huge scar across their face or lose some teeth or an eye over this. So just be safe with it. Practice it. It's going to take a while, but you'll get it.